What if you're a new student? If so, we will ask you to fill out the 3 main steps below. Let's look at the steps together. The first is apply for admission. All you need to do is click on the green link and we will give you your college ID number. If you already have a student ID, you can skip and go down to step 2. Please remember that with all of these forms, you can translate them by right-clicking with your mouse. You will see an option to translate to, and you can choose your language. This can be very helpful to you as you move through these different forms to fill them out. So here we are back to the apply for admission. You need to fill out this form in English only. So let's look at the first form to apply for admission. Again, we will double check if you are returning or a new student. If you took classes with us before, please come back and fill out the returning student form. And again, you will have a student ID number. If you already have it, then you do not need to fill out this form. It will ask you about your general information, such as street address, your phone number, your gender, the quarter that you want to start taking classes, and again, your social security number. If you do not want to provide your social security number, click on Not Available or Refuse. We will ask you more information about your background. And don't forget to click the Submit button at the end. Now that we've finished the first part, we're going to move to step number 2. There are some questions we need for our ESL, ELA department, but also you will take your placement test, and this is really important for us to see this form submitted. So please click on the student question button and it will take you to a question about yourself. Again, you need to fill out your email information and it will check to make sure that you filled out the college application in step 1 first. After you click yes, then you click next. So let's say yes, you already have a student ID number and you answered the questions about yourself in this form in a similar fashion as step 1, but this is for new students only. So when you finish, of course, click submit and it will take you to a submit page. So as soon as you submit this form, don't forget to click on the English placement test. This is the most important part of this orientation because you will be taking your placement test and we'll ask you to do it alone. So no friends and no family to help you unless your English level is very, very low. So let's click on the link to see what this looks like. Here's the placement test. Again, provide a little bit of information, your name, and read these words out loud to see if you can pronounce them and read them. If this is very difficult, then you click no, and this will be the end of your test. But if you say yes, it will take you to the next page with more questions, more difficult questions. After some of the questions, it will ask you again if this level is too hard for you. And if you say no, it will take you to another couple of questions on a different screen, which is a much higher level. If you say yes, this will stop the test. And at that point, you can make an appointment with an advisor. So let's just say yes and move to the schedule so we can see what that looks like. Here you see our orientation schedule. you can see different examples of dates for the orientation, and on the schedule you can pick any one that works for you. So let's pick November 24th between 10 a.m. and 12. So at this time, you will talk with an advisor for 20 minutes. Anytime between 10 in the morning and 12 on November 24th. You will submit all your information again and click OK. This part is really important, that you receive an email confirmation about your appointment. So definitely go and please check your email after you click submit. And that's it. Thank you so much for listening, and we hope you have a wonderful time taking classes with us.